Good morning, all. Welcome from knowledge growth integration.kgi. Today, in this video, we are going to discuss about PDCA approach and how it benefits both the organization and examples with real examples. As you all know, or many people are new here, so PDCA is nothing but plan, do, check, and act. So after hearing the term PDCA, the first things which comes into the mind, what is PDCA? So the PDCA cycle is a structured method for problem solving and continuous improvement. It helps organization to adopt innovation and grow while empowering employee to contribute meaningfully. It also helps on continuous improvement model. It's a simple and structured way for problem solving. There are four stages which is used in this PDCA cycle, which called as plan, do, check, and act. So now coming to the planning stage, which is the first stage of PDCA cycle. In planning stage, team analyze the current challenges, set measurable goals, and design strategies. This ensures clarity and alignment across the organization. Actually, in the plan phase, the correct data collection and also identifying the problem and opportunities are required. The clear objectives where we have to reach after this problem solving has to be defined, and the strategies step by steps are covered under this. Now we are going to talk about the step 2 of PDCA cycle, which is do step. In this, organization implements solution on small scales. Employees gain hands-on experience, build skills, and feel engaged in the driving changes. Actually, the things which we have defined in the plan stage have to implement under this stage, like creating the pilot sample, executing the process, all these things covered under the do stage. Now the third step, which is very important, called as check step. What we are going to perform under the check step, the actions or the points which we have taken in the do stage. Now the organization or the individual has to monitor the results, and also the result they have to compare with their objectives, whether they have achieved the required results or not. Also, they have to gather the feedback from different stakeholders related to the successful of this do stage. So in check, we have gathered all this information and analyze whether our purpose is solved and our changes what we have made is giving us right results or not. Now coming to the fourth step, which is as an act stage. In this, if your results are successful in the planning stage, you have to standardize the successful practices. Also, you have to adjust your strategies. If the results and outcomes are not okay, then you have to plan further and again repeat the same cycle. For the correct and good results actions, you have to scale the improvements like horizontal deployment to the different processes and wherever it is applicable. Coming to the benefits for the organization benefits from streamlined processes, reduce waste, and improve customer satisfaction, leading to sustainable growth and a long-term plan for the organizations. So the PDCA helps in a different ways. If you are continuously using a PDCA cycle and reducing your waste and improving your efficiencies, in long term you can reduce your cost of poor quality. Also, you can improve your OE. Now we can discuss about benefits for the employees of PDCA. For employees, PDA fosters skill development, ownership, and recognition. It creates a safer, smarter, and more motivating workplace for each and every individual employee. Now, in this slide, we are going to see how the PDCA cycle works. So it starts with collect data for analysis, where this data from your internal rejection or from some other sources, you have to collect all the data. After collecting the data, the planning starts. In planning phase, you have to identify what is the problem, which problem we have to work, what are the things we require, team members, and all other things. You can use different methods like YY, Ishikawa, problem solving, A3 sheets in this particular mode. Then in do phase, you have to analyze and finalize all the actions which is defined. Also implement the actions to see how it works. After implementing, you have to check the effectiveness of the actions, how the results has came, whether the right results has achieved or not. If you have achieved the goals, then you have to put on act. Another part of, if you have not achieved the goals, then you have to add or modify your action which is planned. Again, the same cycle will repeat in the plan phase. If your action is good, then you have to act on standardization and horizontal deployment and move your PDCA to archive and use for the another problem and improvement. So this is how the PDCA cycle works. For further more details and analysis, join our PDCA workshop. Contact knowledgegrowthintegration.kgi and follow us on LinkedIn and YouTube. Thank you. Thanks for joining.